Hello and welcome to the information video on how to use the Critical Reflection Journal. This video will help you to understand the RCEA approach and how to use the journal. In taking on this journal, you will be developing your own critical reflective ability and you will find this beneficial in your future studies. As you know, when you enter university, you have a wealth of prior knowledge and life experiences that you can use to help you gain a deeper understanding about any new concepts that you are being introduced to. Critical thinking takes this knowledge and digs deeper to understand the concepts you are learning more thoroughly. The reflective journal takes your prior knowledge and builds on it using the RCEA approach as a guide for reflection. The RCEA approach covers 4 elements that are critical to fully learning any content and helping to commit that content to your long-term memory. We have incorporated 2 theories that we believe best help you learn. These are the adult learning principles and brain-based learning principles. As researchers, we considered these principles, analysed what they meant and how they applied to students, and developed the RCEA approach. The review, connect, extend and apply approach. We will demonstrate how you can use this approach to help you reflect on what you have learnt and gain a deeper understanding so you can apply it to life in general. We start with reviewing the content. This is where you consider what content you have just been taught or what you have just read about. You reflect on all the new concepts and write down all that you remember. All that is required here is for you to recall the facts that applied to the concept. Don't add any more detail here, just stick to the facts. Next, we connect the content with our prior knowledge. At this point, you now need to consider what you already know about this concept. Have you seen it or used it in any of your past experiences, either at work, school, or in life in general? It is important that you make a link to the past somehow. It could just be a slight memory of learning it in high school, or having a conversation around it. But it is that link to the past that is important. Once we have connected, we then need to extend our knowledge. This stage is where the deeper learning happens. You can research further afield to find out more, either through reading, researching on the net, or simply talking to others. Pose questions to yourself. What additional information have you found that you didn't know before? Are there links to other subjects or theories that you found that relates to it? Talk to other students, family or lecturers to extend your knowledge of this concept. Finally, we apply this knowledge. This final stage helps you to cement this knowledge in your long-term memory. The first question you ask yourself is, how can you apply what you have learnt into your life in general? The concept could be something that you could apply as a student, or you might recognise a need in your family, or it could even be utilised where you're employed. Somehow you need to apply it and recognise how it could be used to enhance something in your world. Visualisation is another tool that can be used here. You can visualise how this could be applied in a specific scenario. On the first pages of the journal, you will find an example of a reflection on self-sabotage. We invite you to practice on the following page. We have also included some questions to pose to yourself as you work through the section to help you expand on the RCEA concepts. In the review section, you need to define what the new concept that you have learnt is and break it down to the main facts about the concept. In the connect section, think about where in your life experiences you have seen evidence of this concept, either in yourself or others around you. Have you used this concept or simply seen it in others? In the extend section, you need to see what else you can find out about this concept. Think about where you could find new knowledge, talk to others about the concept and get their opinion, or do some research and look up information around this concept. In the final section, you will be thinking about how you can apply this concept to your life, both now and in the future. What are the different ways you can use what you have learned? I hope you enjoy the reflective process and remember that this process will benefit you in everyday life, not just in your studies. As John Dewey said, we do not learn from experience, We learn from reflecting on experience.